The speed of light is approximately 299,792,458 meters per second. The human body contains enough fat to make 7 bars of soap. DNA stands for deoxyribonucleic acid. The Earth's atmosphere is composed of approximately 78 nitrogen, 21 oxygen, and 1 other gases. A single bolt of lightning can heat the air around it to temperatures of up to 30,000 kelvins. The shortest war in history was between Britain and Zanzibar in 1896, lasting just 38 minutes. A single teaspoon of a neutron star would weigh around 6 billion tons. The largest living organism on Earth is a fungus known as Armillaria stoi, which covers an area of 20 to 100 acres. The world's largest snowflake on record was 15 inches wide and 8 inches thick. The temperature at the center of the Earth is estimated to be around 6,000 degrees Celsius. The longest recorded flight of a chicken is 13 seconds. An average human being has around 100,000 hairs on their head. The Great Barrier Reef in Australia is the largest living structure on Earth. The first electronic computer, called ENIAC, was completed in 1945 and weighed 30 tons. The brain contains approximately 100 billion neurons. The largest volcano in our solar system is Olympus Mons on Mars, which is 3 times taller than Mount Everest. The longest recorded time a person has gone without sleep is 11 days. The human nose can detect over 1 trillion different scents. The longest living organism on Earth is a quaking aspen tree in Utah, which is estimated to be over 80,000 years old. The first successful human heart transplant was performed in 1967 by Dr. Christian Barnard in South Africa. The moon is gradually moving away from the Earth at a rate of around 3.8 centimeters per year. There are approximately 200 billion stars in the Milky Way galaxy. The first commercially successful video game was Pong, released in 1972. The highest waterfall in the world is Angel Falls in Venezuela, which measures 979 meters. The world's largest glacier outside of the polar regions is the Sikkim Glacier in Pakistan, which measures 76 kilometers long. The light emitted by fireflies is called bioluminescence. The fastest animal on Earth is the peregrine falcon, which can dive at speeds of over 200 miles per hour. The first vaccine was developed by Edward Jenner in 1796 to prevent smallpox. The largest planet in our solar system is Jupiter, which is over 300 times larger than Earth. The human heart beats around 100,000 times per day. The first photograph was taken in 1826 by Joseph Niepce. The largest earthquake on record occurred in Chile in 1960, measuring 9.5 on the Richter scale. The human eye can distinguish around 10 million different colors. The first successful cloning of a mammal was Dolly the sheep in 1996. The world's largest flower is the Rafflesia arnoldii, which can grow up to 3 feet in diameter. The longest river in the world is the Nile, which stretches over 6,650 kilometers. The smallest bone in the human body is the stapes bone in the ear, which is just 0.8 millimeters long. The fastest land animal is the cheetah, which can run at speeds of up to 75 miles per hour. The first successful organ transplant was a kidney transplant in 1954. The largest diamond ever found is the Cullinan diamond, which weighed 3,106 carats. The largest desert in the world is the Sahara Desert, which covers an area of over 3.6 million square miles. The fastest fish in the ocean is the sailfish, which can swim at speeds of up to 68 miles per hour. The first successful flight of the Wright brothers airplane took place in 1903 and lasted just 12 seconds. The human body contains enough iron to make a small nail. The highest point on Earth is Mount Everest, which stands at 29,029 feet tall. The first successful spaceflight was made by Yuri Gagarin in 1961. The largest bird in the world is the ostrich, which can weigh up to 350 pounds. The first successful artificial heart transplant was performed in 1982. The largest waterfall in North America is Niagara Falls, which measures 51 meters tall. The oldest known animal on Earth is the ocean quag, a type of clam that can live up to 500 years. The heaviest animal on Earth is the blue whale, which can weigh up to 200 tons. The first computer mouse was invented in 1963 by Douglas Engelbart. The Great Pyramid of Giza in Egypt is the oldest of the 7 wonders of the ancient world. The human brain is about 75 water. The first modern bicycle was invented in 1885 by John Kemp Starley. The world's largest cave system is the Mammoth Cave in Kentucky, USA, which spans over 400 miles. The first successful spacewalk was made by Alexei Leonov in 1965. The first practical telephone was invented by Alexander Graham Bell in 1876. The largest animal on land is the African elephant, which can weigh up to 14,000 pounds. The first artificial satellite, Sputnik 1, was launched by the Soviet Union in 1957. The Great Wall of China is the longest wall in the world, stretching over 13,000 miles. The first successful vaccine for polio was developed by Jonas Salk in 1955. The highest temperature ever recorded on Earth was 134 degrees Fahrenheit, 56.7 degrees Celsius in Death Valley, California, in 1913. The largest bird egg in the world belongs to the ostrich and can weigh up to 3 pounds. The first powered flight in history was made by the Wright brothers in 1903. The human body contains about 100 trillion cells. The first modern automobile was invented in 1886 by Carl Benz. The first atomic bomb was detonated in Alamogordo, New Mexico, in 1945. The longest living animal on Earth is the Greenland shark, which can live up to 400 years. The fastest man-made object ever launched was the Parker Solar Probe, which reached speeds of over 430,000 miles per hour. The first successful heart transplant from a chimpanzee to a human was performed in 1984. The largest mammal in the world is the blue whale, which can grow up to 100 feet long. The first successful space rendezvous was achieved by the Soviet Union in 1967. The world's largest diamond mine is the Jeneng Diamond Mine in Botswana, which produces around 15 million carats of diamonds per year.